welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, and so good to have your company on a Wednesday morning, the start of a brand new day, midway through the week.
Yes.
All right.
And you don't want to over the Wednesday. It's plain sailing to the weekend.
Plain sailing, indeed.
So
now,
excited.
let's reflect on the words of King Richard III, who in Shakespeare's work of the very same name famously said, "Since I cannot prove a lover, I am determined to prove a villain." How was that?
I love it how you say it like that.
No, we certainly hope that the funny man who's playing this iconic character during the play's run at the Maynardville Open-Air Festival doesn't turn into a real-life villain. He's one of our favourite people. And his name is Alan Committie, who joins us this morning. Yes! Here to talk to us about that special production. Always such a pleasure to have you
I'm
here,
exhausted.
Alan.
I'm done. Thank you so much. You've been lovely.
And next up...
How beautiful was your line reading now? You scanned, there was iambic pentameter, there was emotion, there was nuance.
Wow.
You are a man of some skill, I'll tell you that.
You're making me believe in myself in ways I never thought possible.
Well, so stick with me, we're going to go places. Just past Plumstead.
Talking about a man talking about a man with some skill, I mean, I never ever thought that I'd hear that you were going to be playing in Richard III. And I wanted to know, knowing that this historical play is based on an actual life of a real person, does that inform the way you actually bring this character to life, or even prepare to play this character?
I suppose you do a lot of research around the topic and who this historical king was. But Shakespeare, who wrote this play, kind of took some creative license, and he has created, as you suggested earlier, one of the great kind of stage villains of all time. And part of the reason he's so great to play is that not only is he so evil, but he revels in it. He's gleeful about it. He tells the audience exactly what he's going to do and then does it. And you as an audience kind of get caught up, swept up in this kind of, dare I say, Machiavellian. On a Wednesday morning, dare I say it.
What?
But he is this kind of crazy, mad, fun creature. He's called the kind of clown king, if you will. And it's something I've been wanting to play. I love this play. I've fallen in love with it 20 years ago. It's been a long-term dream of mine to finally get around to doing it. And now not only are we doing it, but we're doing it at one of the great and iconic theatre venues in Cape Town, perhaps even in South Africa, Maynardville, because it's an open-air theatre. We get to play underneath the stars to hopefully an audience who are looking forward to hear a little bit more of Shakespeare's text.
That's amazing.
Does it challenge you more and put you a bit more out of your comfort zone when you're performing something of this style in an open-air theatre? Because it kind of seems like then you're not on stage as such, because you're in the open world.
And you're fighting the elements, you know. On any one day there might be a bit of wind, unbelievable heat, beautiful evening, slightly drizzly evening. And then I can also share with you, we'll also have the wider Weinberg community around us. You don't know what you're going to get in terms of sound effects. We're right next to a police station. So all of that will add to the ambience. But for those who've ever been to a Maynardville production, it's just the perfect evening out. You go and have a picnic on the lawn to start the evening. You get some hot chocolate, maybe a glass of wine or 7, and then you go in and you sit yourself down on reasonably comfortable chairs with 8 cushions and enjoy some of the greatest pieces of literature that has ever been created. Shakespeare is a pretty good storyteller, in case you didn't know.
Exactly. How long do you actually have to prepare for this character? Because, I mean, Shakespeare, he was a wordy guy.
Absolutely. 8 minutes.
Wow. I was like, that is a photographic memory times 10.
The incredible brain that is Alan Committie.
How long is a piece of string? I mean, obviously you want to prepare as well as you can. A rehearsal process like this one is just over 5 weeks. Obviously a number of months have gone in before that in terms of reading up and researching and discussions with my director, Jeff Hyland, who's also one of the kind of great Maynardville producer-directors who's done a lot of work in that area. So there's a lot of thinking work and research work. And then ultimately you get on the floor, you're alongside 15 other fantastic actors, and you're working in the moment and trying to create some theatre magic.
Oh, man, look at that cast.
Oh,
look at
and these amazing women.
Scenes.
Anthea Thompson, Leanne van Roy, Cassandra. I mean, Leanne van Roy is one of our fine South African actresses. She's fantastic. So a thrill to share time with her. This is Jeff Hyland, who's our director. Ilke Lowe, our costume facilitator.
Excellent. And I always enjoy seeing you on stage, and I'm sure this is going to be a fantastic production to behold. So thank you very much for bringing news of it to us. So make sure to catch Alan Committie alongside a stellar cast in Richard III, which plays at the Maynardville Open-Air Festival in Cape Town from the 7th of February until the 9th of March, and tickets can be purchased from computicket.com. Ahoy! Oh, hear you add random Shakespeare words.